As has been the unbroken tradition of the Abuja International Carnival since it captured world attention in 2005 through the creative imagination of former President Olusegun Obasanjo, whose administration conceptualized the fiesta that brings together a diverse assemblage of humanity from across the globe. The Abuja International Carnival, regarded to be the biggest street dance in Africa, was a kaleidoscope of the rich cultural heritage of the over 250 ethnic nationality of Nigeria, the most populous black nation in the world, an emerging economic and sports power globally. The Abuja International Carnival, which celebrated its 9th anniversary this year, whose theme, Our People for a Century, Our People Forever, sets a tone for the celebration of the amalgamation of the northern and southern protectorates of Nigeria, which will be 100 years old in January 2014, was attended by participants from 36 states of Nigeria and FCT, as well as 16 foreign countries. The countries included China, Trinidad and Tobago, where carnivals have their roots and origins in the world, Zimbabwe, Namibia and Egypt, whose nationals really showed robust participation with the creative display of the cultures and traditions of their people. It is gathered that one of the broad aims of the carnival, which is to foster unity and better understanding among Nigerians themselves and indeed other countries of the world, has yielded bountiful fruits, because Trinidad and Tobago has offered university scholarship to 30 Nigerians to study carnival management and costume making. The breathtaking thrills, glamour and usual trappings of the Abuja International Carnival could be felt all around Abuja as participants, dressed in the colorful costumes depicting their peculiar ways of life from one state to the other across the 36 states and the FCT, amidst singing and dancing, went through the designated carnival routes that span almost 20 kilometers from the outskirts of Abuja to the main streets in the business district of Abuja before converging at the Eagle Square, Abuja, which has been the venue for the official opening of the Abuja International Carnival since it first hit the streets in 2005. The Abuja International Carnival has indeed over the years continued to create the veritable platforms for the promotion of Nigeria's unity and diversity, forging of new alliances and mutual friendship between Nigeria and other countries of the world. This much was further reinforced by the Honorable Minister of Culture and Tourism, Chief Adam Duke, in his address at the opening of the Abuja International Carnival. Indeed, Chief Adam Duke's antecedents as a key player in the tourism industry, even before he was appointed minister, makes the move by the president a well-thought-out one that will help to add very positive value to the culture and tourism sector. The culture and tourism sector are clearly the next destination around which the federal government's transformation agenda should be woven or anchored for the much-desired boost to our economy to complement our earnings from oil, on which the country had depended for years. Chief Adam Duke indeed waxed intellectual with accurate facts and figures to support his position that, going by the projection of the World Bank, which has singled out Nigeria as a country with the fastest cultural and tourism growth, appeal to the stakeholders, especially in the private sector, to brace up to leverage on the enormous business opportunities that the Nigerian culture and tourism sector provides them.
Nigerians continue to hold firm to their culture because they see it as the biggest collateral for national unity. It is therefore important for us to begin to grow culture as enterprise, for us to use the various platforms that the Carnival provides.
The opening ceremony of the Abuja International Carnival was replete with a rich showcase of the rich and diverse cultures as well as tradition and ways of life of our people. The very colorfully designed floats bearing the names of the different states of the country participating at the carnival stole the show. From the north, east, west, south of the country, the different states from these zones entertained the guest with the spectacle of dance, dress, and things peculiar to them, which was a very great delight to everyone. The parade of masquerades at the carnival, who are mostly from the eastern part of Nigeria, was of special interest. The masquerades came in different sizes and shapes, some like animals. From Akwa Ibom, Ebonyi, Anambra were the flamboyant Ijele masquerades, Taraba, Kogi, Benue, Kwara, Ekiti, Niger, and even the FCT. They all showcased the magnificence of their masquerades. The Durbar, which is associated with festivals and royal events, usually in the northern part of the country, is a regular feature of the ABUJA International Carnival. Horsemen from different emirates in the north always showcase the beauty of the Durbar, which dates back hundreds of years. History has it that the horses are the weapons used in warfare among the different emirates. A Durbar or military parade also holds once in a year during that period. The Durbar of the ABUJA International Festival 2013 was declared open by the Speaker of Nigeria's House of Representatives, Honorable Aminu Waziru Tambuwal. The Speaker spoke about the need for all Nigerians to embrace our cultures. He praised the organizers of the ABUJA International Carnival for their continuous efforts to make the carnival a lot bigger and better and more widely recognized. Even in the Durbar event, the diversity of cultures and our diversity as a people, which is our strength, could not be mistaken.
I'm equally delighted at the rare privilege of addressing this gathering of distinguished Nigerians, particularly the culture and tourism stakeholders, our international visitors, gentlemen of the four questions of the revenue, and general public.
The boat regatta, which is the familiar terrain of Nigerians who live in the riverine areas and creeks of the Niger Delta region, usually comes with a lot of flamboyance in terms of the boats and those who man them. The boat regatta are usually used to celebrate coronation of kings or reception for special dignitaries, or indeed to celebrate war victory. The high point of the boat regatta usually is when the paddlers of the canoes and boats mount decorated boats and canoes, dancing and putting up a lot of exciting side attractions. Another interesting menu of the ABUJA International Carnival, which is peculiar to us in Nigeria, is a food festival. This is to showcase the various cuisines found in the different parts of our country. That gives participants from other countries an idea of the richness of Nigerian foods, which some of them tasted. That provided good business window for Nigerians in the private sector, with the attendant boost to their take-home during the festival. Indeed, all hands are steadily on the plow during the ABUJA International Carnival yearly to ensure that the revenue base of our country is improved. The cultural night of the ABUJA International Carnival, which takes place under a closed-door setting, did not distract from the pomp and pageantry of the event, which featured a kaleidoscope of cultural dances and cultures of the people, which also signposted the skills and craft of Nigerians. At play here is national cohesion, the strength in the numbers of our people, as well as our fascinating cultures. The creative expression of our people aggregately places Nigeria in the top position globally in terms of culture and tourism. The Masquerade Fiesta, which was declared open by the Deputy Speaker of Nigeria's House of Representatives, Honorable Emeka Ihedioha, was another great exposition of the strength of our people in matters that concern the tradition of our people as against our historical past. The masquerades come from the east, west, and southern parts of the country in their elegance and grandiloquence.
The Minister of Culture and Tourism for this wonderful initiative to give Nigerians yet another option to live. I commend you and I urge you and your ministry to continue this fight because no healthy nation, no healthy people can do it only through progress.
The 2013 Abuja International Carnival came to a glorious crescendo with the command performance which took place at the Presidential Villa Abuja. Here, dignitaries were exposed to an enchanting experience which came with breathtaking performances from troops from the foreign countries and Nigerians themselves. That was an occasion to get it right, and everything was done to titillate the audience with the best in terms of rhythms and performances. Most of the performances, especially from the Chinese, held the audience spellbound. The Chinese thrilled everyone with magicians and stunt performers, while for Trinidad and Tobago, they showcased their usual steel band. The command performance generated a lot of excitement while it lasted. President Goodluck Jonathan was represented by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Senator Pius Ayim Pius, who delivered his goodwill message. In it, the President pledged the continued support of his government to make Abuja International Carnival the best avenue to boost our revenue base to complement our resources from other sources.
I am very pleased to confirm the assurances of Mr. President that government will continue to encourage and support Abuja Carnival, and more particularly as the Carnival goes better and better each year. It has indeed become a pride of the government. I'm also to observe that Abuja Carnival is usually one of the last across the world in each year.
The 9th edition of the Abuja International Carnival ended with the grand finale at the Eagle Square, Abuja, where every participating state and country put up their best performance. Prizes were given to those who came out tops with outstanding performances in the different events during the 4-day carnival extravaganza. As a fireworks signaled the end of the 2013 edition of the Abuja International Carnival, Nigerians who played different roles in the success of the event deserve a big pat on the back, as we all look forward to the centenary edition of the Abuja International Carnival next year, God willing.